everyone, and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in what might be the finale of this game.
We'll see.
Because we are literally in front of the castle. And as I was telling Younger Bro, off camera, we enter the castle and we do not leave the castle. The game ends inside the castle. So...
yeah, we're probably a few short episodes away from ending.
yeah, so we are very close to the end right now. Eventually, the game is going to tell us, hey, you're not... if you pass this point, the game will wrap up. Professor, are you sure it's safe to cross this thing? It looks a bit rickety.
Safe enough, I believe. Are you frightened, Luke?
I mean, Luke, the cart... we haven't seen the cart yet. So the cart must have taken this path.
Yeah.
A little, yes. I mean, look, if I fell, that'd be the end of me for sure.
No, Luke. It may seem scary, but if you stay calm and keep moving forward, you'll be just fine. Here, try this puzzle. It will help take your mind off our little trip across the chasm, and also get you thinking about other things besides the chasm.
Rickety Bridge.
Number 100.
Yeah. Luke and Layton stand at one end of Rickety Bridge. Afraid of falling into the chasm below, Luke's legs have become stiff with fear, and he can only walk in increments of he can only walk across the bridge in increments of 1 or 3 planks. The narrowness of the bridge prevents Luke from doubling back, or switching the foot he's using to step forward. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. So it's... yeah. Ah, I see. Okay, so in order to be here, I have to be either here, I have to be here, I have to be there, 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 there.
Woo!
Yeah.
Consider this puzzle solved.
It's not actually about getting to the end of the
Wonderful.
bridge. It's about getting to the end of the bridge on the right number of steps.
Yes.
I suppose I feel a little better, but the bridge still makes me nervous. On we go.
Onward and upward.
Wow, this place is even creepier looking up close.
Feeling nervous again, are you?
Not in the slightest. Let's go, Professor.
Oh, somebody help me! What seems to be the problem, sir? The vampire in that castle, I thought I was a goner for sure, but I managed to give him the slip.
A real vampire?
I didn't stick around to check his fangs, sonny boy. I've got to get away from here. Ah!
What do you think about this vampire business now, Professor?
The rumor does seem to have spread throughout the population in false sense.
Do you think maybe it could be, more than a rumor?
That's what we're here to find out. Just a few more steps and we'll find our answer ourselves.
Save.
The professor has checked into the castle.
Yep. An encounter at the end of the line. You've solved at least 80 puzzles.
Welcome. Sorry to intrude, but we are investigating an important antique. This box we have here. The emblem on its lid seems connected to your house in some way. Would you have time to answer a few questions?
I think this matter would best be addressed by the master. Please, come inside.
And we are now one with the castle.
Wow, this place is really something else.
Indeed, Luke. This castle is extremely impressive.
Right this way, please.
Good evening. Welcome to my house. So, if I understand correctly, you're saying people fear the box because they believe it kills anyone who opens it. That's quite a story, isn't it?
It seems that the design on this box is connected to your family in some way. Can you tell me anything about this?
It's true that it was a Herzen family heirloom. Although I parted with it a number of years ago, the garish emblem you mentioned wasn't exactly, suited to my taste.
Personally, I think it's quite spectacular.
Oh, is that so? Well, chalk it up to my bad taste then.
You know, I don't think he's telling us the whole story.
Perhaps not. It's hard to say just yet.
I'm sorry I'm not much help, though I confess, visitors are always delightful. I'm sure you've had a long journey, so please, do stay the night. Prepare the quarters for our guests, Nigel.
Yes, right away, Master.
I think they're just creepy people. I don't think they're actually, like, bad people. They're just creepy.
Wow, this is the poshest room I've ever seen.
It's a room befitting the wealthiest and most influential family of Falstons.
I have a hard time believing a place as pretty as this has a vampire lurking about it.
Oh, you never know, Luke. Maybe Atan himself is a vampire, and you just haven't realized it yet.
Anton, no way. He seemed like a perfectly nice guy to me. Wait a second. I thought you didn't believe in vampires. Are you pulling my leg? But there's something strange going on here now that you mention it. Remember the picture we saw in the Herzen Museum? Anton was in it. The thing is, even though the photo was taken 50 years ago, Anton doesn't look a day older.
So, it's been bothering you too, has it? I can't quite understand how it could be possible. It's especially odd given that Mr. Beluga has clearly aged since the picture was taken. It would seem that both Anton and his castle warrant further examination.
Yeah, you see why he's willing to say maybe he is a vampire?
Yeah.
There's that famous latent intuition acting up again.
I suppose you could say that, though I'd hardly call it famous.
No. Professor Layton's name is known far and wide across the entire world.
Why don't we start our exploration of the castle with this room?
Good idea, let's get to it. We are in the guest room.
This is a fascinating painting. Have you ever seen such a convincing illustration of a gala? From what we've seen of this castle, I'm certain the ball was extremely opulent. My, it's gotten late. There's time for a quick puzzle, and then it's off to sleep, alright?
The strange painting. The couple in this piece seem to be dancing, high in the air, floating impossibly near the chandelier. But as it turns out, when viewed properly, there's nothing strange about the picture. If you look closely enough, one peculiar area of the painting, hence the reason the whole picture seems so odd. From that particular area, refine the area encircled. If I remember correctly, the whole point of this, and it's hard to see, is you can see here how there's this person, and he's just standing over here.
Yep.
So it's like, if to help illustrate this, this is what they're talking about, how it seems like, oh, well, we're way up high. Like, because the chandelier's so close, and there's this guy standing over here what's on clearly ground level. So, obviously, they're very up high. But if you look at the photo, right here...
Nope.
There's a reflection.
Yep.
So... That...
He can't be on ground. He's
Yeah.
in the floor.
So, yeah, but that's the whole point, is that if... It's like, there wouldn't be a reflection. So it's like, yeah, that's weird.
Here goes. Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Yeah. The couple seem to be the only two people with a visible reflection. The scene of the painting isn't the ball itself, but it's a reflection on the ballroom floor. Yeah. They took the photo and then flipped it. Like,
That's cool.
yeah, and they drew this photo, which is so interesting.
It really is a magnificent picture. Oh, what's this? Luke, tell me, do these two look familiar to you?
Looks like Anton. Is that Katya? I don't know if I'd say that looks like Katya.
It's their parents. And their siblings.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
Like Anton and Katya's siblings.
Yeah.
I say, look at this picture, Luke. Is Volson's there?
Is that full sense there? I think so. The artist's inscription says the painting's 50 years old. Looks pretty much the same as Volson's out our window, though. What are you thinking, Professor?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just pondering something. It's gotten late. It's been quite a day for us, so perhaps it's time to turn in.
I could use some sleep. Good night, Professor. And then they sleep. And now we get to see the past. And they're in the past.
What? Professor, is that Katya?
Now this is even more
The
fucked up.
resemblance is striking.
What are they doing together? Oh,
Fear not, my dear. They're just the main course for this evening. And my, don't they look fresh.
Is it a dream?
Maybe. But they're consciously reacting to it, which would be a quite strange thing for a dream.
Oh, lovely. You're awake. It's been far too long since I've encountered prey so feisty.
Okay, but are they in a dream now, or are they still... Is this really happening?
Anton! What sort of madness is this?
I knew it! You are a vampire!
Well, if that's the case, it was rather foolish for you to venture here, wouldn't you say? But I'm afraid it's too late now. I must begin preparations. In the meantime, why don't you just stay put and enjoy each other's company? After all, it'll be your last chance.
This game's story. Did you hear that? Anton's gonna eat us for dinner.
Luke, listen to me. Take a deep breath and collect yourself.
But...
There's no case for worry, my boy.
Cause?
There's no cause for worry, my boy. Whoever tied these ropes did a poor job. Wow. With a little work, I may be able to get free.
Puzzle 131, you're bad at ropes. A man sits bound by a long length of rope among several posts. While he has no hope of untying his bonds, he can still move his legs. Were he to stand up and run away, his long trail of rope looks like it might catch on at least one of the posts. He'll need to use his legs to pull up any posts to prevent him from running away before he can dash off. Mark any posts that prevent the man from running away. Okay, well, perfect. Now we get to do the fun one. So, okay. So this, you can see how this length of rope here that curves around is on the back of the post. So this basically just goes like this. Like the, this rope just doesn't actually go over there. Now, this rope here, once the same thing. This rope here, it goes under here and over here and over here. So none of these actually cross. And under here and under here. So this actually just secretly goes like this. From here to here. So this post is not actually being wound around anything. And the line is just literally going here to here. And then it does go under this line. Let me clear that. It goes over this line, sorry. So,
It looks like it might be these bottom three.
yeah.
Wait, hold on. No, it might be just these two.
See, as we said, it doesn't cross that at all. Like, that can just go under. So it actually just goes here to here. It goes over that line. And then under that line. So this is a cross point here. So this is actually a point where it crosses. Okay. So yeah, we'll just draw the line here so that I can clearly see to ignore all this stuff. On this side, behind, this loops over. Okay, same thing here. So this one just goes like this. So all this stuff is ignorable. This one does go, so this one goes around both sides of the post. And then this can just be ignored. This can all be ignored. Oh, this can be ignored for like quite a long time actually. But like it just goes like that. So yeah, all that can be ignored. There. Which, if that can be ignored, then this can be ignored. Yeah, so this goes around like this. And then this is looping over nothing. So you can pull that out. Yeah, so it goes around this post, and then it goes. It's gonna be such a pain in the butt. Yeah, the whole point is we can ignore these posts. These don't. So it goes from here to there, from here to there. And then yeah, this rope here doesn't go around anything. So these two just connect straight up. It goes around here, around this side of the post, where it then ignores all that to go around this post on the back side, but then comes back around. This is above and above and below. So this actually all just kind of shortcuts. So actually, this goes from here to here, and then here to here, and this goes from here all the way around and never interacts with anything, and then goes around here all to come back here. So actually this rope, which goes around here, is this rope. And this interacts with nothing. This interacts with nothing. Sorry, I forgot. This one goes around that post on the back, and then it's on the front. It doesn't interact with that post at all. So yeah, so this rope does this. It goes around here, and around this post, and then is here. And this rope currently goes like this. So this post is blocking. And then it goes from there around here and does absolutely nothing, and then goes around here and does absolutely nothing, and then does that and does absolutely nothing. So all that can be all pulled out. Yeah, so this is literally the rope. So it's just that post.
Wow.
And now to
That is
test
the
my
literal
theory.
only post touching anything.
Huh. Wonderful.
There it is. See, oh, this is how they wanted you to do it. They wanted you to determine what's inside and outside.
Ah.
That would have been an easier way to do it. My fault. I forgot about that.
We're finally free, but there's no time to stand around. We must find a way out, and quickly.
How to escape. Okay. I know we're locked in. There's no place to run.
Calm yourself, Luke. There's bound to be another way out of this room. Look around you.
I can see the key. If only I could reach it.
Let's see if I can't reach it.
Great. Just what we needed.
Another sliding puzzle.
I'm trying to figure out which way is the... maybe I just go all the way around like this. See, I want to do that. Yeah, but now we've got this problem. We've got this block here. And it's like, how does one... this? Okay, let me restart for a second. I have to pull down. I cannot go over this way, because that will not do anything. So I have to go this way. I have to go this way. And now I have the option to go up. But can I do anything with this? Or does this just lock me in? Because I think this just locks me in. Yeah, because I can't get these blocks out. So I have to go this way. There's no way to get that out. Huh? Right, I get all that, but how does one this block out? Am I meant to be moving these all together in some way? See, I don't think so.
move that all the way up and move that up?
No, again, that doesn't matter. The problem with this is that I can get the key here. I just can't get the block out and get the key here. The key's here, but now there is no way for me to get the block out and move anything. So it's like I have to somehow get it into a state where where this happens, where there's something on. Yeah. The only place to go right now. Okay, let's pretend I don't move the key momentarily. And now we're here. But I can't get the key and this out. Yeah, there's no way for me to get the key and this out, and there's no way for me to swap the positions of the key and this. So if I bring the block up, I have to get the key. The key will get stuck. Yeah, see, this is why these puzzles suck. Because they just become this. Where it's just, well, you had to just play around with it for 7 hours and figure out the fucking puzzle. And it's like, that is not an enjoyable experience. To feel frustrated with the puzzle for 7 hours. There's no way for me to get that yellow block in anywhere. And there's still no way for me to get the block in anywhere. Yeah, I hate that this is a fucking required puzzle. There is no... The hints are just gonna say don't do anything. Like, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. I meant to hit the hint button. But it's like the hints are just gonna tell me, just do it. And it's like, that's not helpful. Yeah, start by finding a way to get the yellow block at the bottom into the hole currently occupied by the key. So the goal is not to put this in here. The goal is to move it. To get it in the hole with the key. Yeah, let me think through this every single step of the way. I can't move the key right now. I can't move the key right now. Nowhere for this to go. So it's like, sure, I've got the key over here, but that doesn't do me any good. I cannot further rotate this. So what does the game want me to do? Okay, here we go. We finally got some instructions that are real instructions. Move the yellow block into the slot near the professor's hand. So it wants me to move the block into the spot. Square block, move it left. After that, you need to find some way of moving that yellow block into the upper right area of the puzzle. There we go. We finally got it. Into a state where I could get the key out.
Finally, the hints were actually helpful.
Yeah, the hints actually did their job.
29 moves.
Consider this
Yeah,
puzzle
not
solved.
bad.
Which is probably about the lowest you can get it.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
I mean, this one they were required to give hints because they have to let you. You can't beat the game if you don't
Yeah.
solve this puzzle.
There we are. The door is unlocked now. Freedom is ours, Luke.
Got another diary key. So we got to explore that. Out of the ropes. I don't know how many days have passed with me waiting to hear back from her. It's been so long, in fact, that I'm even trying to figure out when I sent that letter has become difficult. Maybe she really doesn't love me. Maybe she's living in some other town, happily married to another man. The story of this game is so weird. That when you know what the story is, it's just gonna be insane.
The door won't budge.
But I don't see any kind of lock on it.
Good point. This door must be controlled by some sort of device positioned elsewhere. Let's head down from here and see what we can find.
I guess I should ask, what do you think the actual story is right now?
He's not a vampire, and they're the kids of the people who were in love. And they just happen to look like their parents.
Uh-huh. Dang it.
It's either that or it's time travel, but that's not until Unwound Future.
Yeah, that's the third game. No, that's the one we just escaped from. Yeah, I'll just say it's neither of those two things.
Wow. I've never seen such an immense spoiler before. This must be the castle's main power source. For some reason, though, it's not currently in use.
What do you make of the other machines here? They're so gigantic.
Were I too vague, I guess I'd say this equipment was
Vague.
used to mine gold in this area.
How did you merge the words venture and guess into one word?
I don't know. It's likely the same equipment they used to create that large hole in the castle's flooring. My third guess is this is a haunted house style thing and there's actually no danger.
So that's why the place is so drafty. Oh, look at the bizarre smoke coming out of the hole. Don't get too close to it, Professor. I bet breathing in is probably terrible for you.
Whomever broke the ground here must have known the machinery inside and out. One misplaced scrap of the shovel could have set the whole town foundation crashing down.
Not to be rude, but I don't think we really had the time to admire the miner's handiwork.
Oh yes, quite right, my boy. I believe we can open the door above us if we get this boiler up and running again.
Okay, well, we're definitely gonna have 2 episodes at least due to the stupid puzzle.
That's stupid.
Which valves you need to open to send steam from the boiler into 2, but not 1 or 3. All valves start closed. Solution that requires the fewest valves. Okay. So 2. Let's remember this. 2 comes from here. Oop. 2 comes from here. One, as you can see, comes this way, this way, this way. It doesn't interact with anything until here. So this is 1. Maybe it's better to do it this way. This is 1. This is 2 here. So this is all 2. Yeah, okay, so hold on. I can do this better. So the black routes are the ones we don't want to take. So all this is completely, it doesn't tie into anything until it gets to right here. So we cannot put any gas anywhere in this path at all. So this is already closed. So none of this can be filled. Because this is all just free open connections. And they will connect to one. No matter what we do. So we cannot fill any of this with gas. We cannot fill any of this with gas. So automatically, this has to stay closed. This has to stay closed. This has to stay closed. This one doesn't matter. But it's already closed. And then it keeps going up here. And comes to here. And this is also 3. Okay, so this has to stay closed. So steam. So now this is all isolated. Oh, this is... Yeah, that is also inside. So here also has to remain closed. So all this has to remain closed. So this is X as well. So this has to come around here, around here, around here. So this one has to be opened. This has to be opened. Let me just follow this again on here. Just to make sure. Doesn't connect to anything. Open. Open. Doesn't connect to anything. Open. Okay, yeah. So that, and that.
Just leave it to me.
Woo!
That was almost too easy.
Yep, there we go.
Good work, my boy. Now upward and on... Sorry. Yeah, now upward and outward. I don't see any other way out of here.
That is the case, and here's the last photo. In the bowels of the castle. No, they were all 3. I swore one of these was a 5. Maybe they bring this back in the next game, and there's like 5 in that or something. The switch.
This should do the trick. Ha! Wonderful.
Railing. It's bent.
Yep, there's a bent railing.
Here
Yep.
goes.
Gotta find that bent railing.
That was almost too easy.
Yeah, this is a bit difficult.
Yeah, any of these with a lot of details are very difficult. And it's hard flipping back and forth. I think at some point on some of these, I just gave up. This doesn't look right.
What?
Oh, there's an extra.
Oh, there is.
It's like, yeah, it's like
Damn.
one
Test
thing
my
shorter. So it's like, that doesn't look the same size.
And there we have it.
Now what god-awful puzzle we getting?
You have solved every camera mystery. The musician's house has been added to the map. Did that. Did that. Did that. Found the hidden puzzle. Yay! Let's see how bad this one is. Frog's Path. Frog sits perched on the spot labeled S, and G is the goal. This little guy's jump's weird. His first jump travels 1 space, second 2, third 3. After this, it repeats. Frog can't change his direction mid-jump, but he can turn around. Frog's goal is to move through the path and land on G. The furthest number of jumps to do this. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay, so that isn't gonna work. Okay, so in order to get here, we have to have done a jump of 3 to get here. Means we have to make a jump of 2, to make a jump of 1, to make a jump of 3, to make a jump of 2, to make a jump of 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let me start this over again. So this jump of 3 is forced. This jump of 2 is forced. So we have to get to this square in 1 jump, basically. So this is now our goal, and it takes 2 to get there. So we'll put an X and put 2 there. So we can see he does 1 and then 2 and then 3. So we're already here with 3. So from here to here, 1, 2, 3, 1. Because this we have to land here on 1.
We can get stuck.
3. So 1. Sorry, yeah, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I think how it's actually gonna work is it's gonna go 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. So here with 4, and here with 3. But this is gonna be, yeah. So yeah, the better way to look at it is we're starting here. The actual starts here. We've already done 3. The actual end is here, and we'll do 3. So now we're only thinking in terms of 1, 2s, and 3s. So 2. Okay, so I think it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's 3. Or sorry, try that again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the 1, 2, 3. So it's, yeah, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 jumps. Anyway, a little bit over time today.
This should
That
do
puzzle
the
took a little
trick.
bit longer than I thought it would.
Yeah.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Yeah, There we
We
go.
did it.
That was a lot of work.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. We'll come back next time with even more of Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. Probably the finale. Until then, the future is very uncertain. What is certain is you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then.
Goodbye.